All right, this is Emily and episode 2 of my podcast that I just started literally yesterday. I don't know yet what this one will be about. I'm just gonna tap in and see what comes through. So give me a moment and I'll start speaking, and that will bring forth the messages. All right. If you feel guided, go ahead and take a deep breath in and exhale. And another one, deep breath in and exhale. Go ahead and hold this one a little longer. Deep breath in and exhale. All right. Let's see what's coming through. So far, I'm getting cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms could be a sign for someone. They're symbolic of spring, springtime energy, which brings rebirth. So I think rebirth is definitely an energy that's coming up already. With all the light codes streaming in, we are being upgraded very quickly. And in a whole new way, if you notice, it feels, at least I can speak for myself, but I'm sure I'm not the only one. It feels different than any other upgrade I've received so far. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it feels just very new, I guess. I don't have the words for it exactly. It's hard to put into words, but it feels now like I can feel the change. I can feel that we're on a different timeline. Sometimes when we shift timelines, I can feel it maybe a few months ago we had another timeline shift, and I had just gotten out of the shower. I remember it vividly. I mean, of course, it was only a couple months ago, but I still think about it sometimes. I got out of the shower, and I could just feel very clearly everything was different. I didn't know how or why or what changed, but I knew everything was different. Something had changed. Something had shifted. I was not in the same anything anymore. The same frequency, the same timeline, it was all shifted. I just felt it. And then the next day, I was talking to my mom, and we were talking about something completely different, and then all of a sudden she brings into the conversation how she had this dream that she shifted timelines. Like something happened in her dream, and she just remembers when she woke up that in the dream, but it wasn't just a dream, obviously, we know that now, that there was a big timeline shift, and she was experiencing all that went with that for her. And so that was just major confirmation of what I had felt the night before, but also she felt it too, but in a different way, right? And so where was I going with this? So yeah, sometimes I'll receive it very potently like that, and then other times it's a lot more subtle, and you can just feel a little, I don't know if nuances is the right word. Things are just different. And right now I feel it energetically. It feels like, if I had to describe how it feels in the best way that I can, it feels like more is possible. It feels like there's a new way of doing things. It feels like you can't stay where you were because it's just simply not going to work anymore. However you've been operating, it's just not going to, you're not going to feel alive while doing it. You're going to feel stuck and stagnant, and like you're literally just going through the motions and trying to fit, kind of, have you heard that saying, fitting a square peg into a round hole. Just trying to match something that doesn't and can't match anymore. Like putting a puzzle piece in the slot that it doesn't go in, That's how it feels like when you're trying to do the same things, live the same way, speak the same way, be the same way that you've been thus far in your life, because it's just completely shifted now. So I'm not sure if I'm like making sense, but that's kind of how it feels a little bit. It's kind of hard to put into words, like I said before. I'm sure you guys are experiencing this as well, for those of you who are, and for those who haven't yet, believe me, you will be. Everyone's on their own timeline. So these shifts are taking place, but what I was talking about, excuse me, what I was talking about before, about how sometimes I feel it potently and sometimes I feel it more subtly, I think that might also be something, like it has to do with whether there are specific changes on that timeline for you to embrace at this time. I don't know if that's a thing or not. I'm trying to, I'm waiting, I guess, to receive the full message of that, because it's kind of like percolating, like, oh, there's something here, but I'm not sure exactly what it is yet. Maybe you guys do. I don't know. But, so yeah, so there's that message, and trying to feel into what else might be coming through. There is a message of sort of self-care, making sure to listen to your body, give it what it's asking for, try not to have what it is saying that it doesn't want, because I know that can be difficult sometimes. Like with me, for example, coffee. I might want a coffee, but my body's like, nah, that's okay, I want some juice or some water. Water has been one of the things that I've been wanting, but even more so is just having greens. Like I'm in particular, I have been really liking this supplement called Field of Greens by Brick House, and you just put a scoop into water and shake it up, and then you've got like a ton of all the nutrients that your body requires, and to support a healthy immune system, and just a bunch of other things. And it just makes me feel great, but also I feel like that's what my body's asking for, is like the greens and the nutrients that are in them. So I've been doing that, trying to drink more water, alongside, of course, having my coffee, but just making sure that you're giving your body what it's asking for, and trying to stay away from what it doesn't want. And then not just with food, but also, or not just with food and liquids, but also with physically, making sure, like, if you feel called or guided to exercise more, maybe start going for a walk. Like I've been walking more, and it just feels great. It feels good to move my body. It feels great to be out in the sun when it's not 100 degrees. And just, you can feel the vitamin D soaking in your pores. And so walking has been a big one for me, but might be good for you as well, because it's just a simpler way of getting some exercise, but it pretty much works everything. So I like it for that reason. But maybe you want to go running, or maybe you want to go for a swim or a hike, or maybe you're a gym bro or a gym person who likes to go to the gym, so you hit the gym more. Or maybe, let's see, what else is there? Tons of sports to choose from. Let's see, biking. I mean, pick whatever feels most aligned for you. But yeah, just like moving your body, and just doing really whatever you're feeling guided to do, whether it's something your body's asking for or whether it's something your soul is asking you for. Just do it, honestly, because what I'm finding now as well at this time, and probably going forward even more so, is that the more you kind of drag your feet on doing what your soul is asking you for, and what your body's asking you for, but especially your soul, it's just gonna, that voice that is asking you for it is going to continue to get louder and louder. And the universe is going to make whatever it is that you're experiencing, like for example, sorry to be confusing, in my life at this time, I'm trying to move in one direction, but it's a direction that I've kind of been moving in while trying to move in a different direction, but like I'm still kind of moving in the same direction. And the universe is giving me just enough so that I have something, but it's still a very uncomfortable position that I'm in because I don't fully have what I could have. And that's with purpose. The universe is not doing that so that I, am living uncomfortably forever. It wants me to make a move. It's not trying to keep me there. It's trying to help me. It's trying to help propel me forward. So, apply that to your situation. What are you still doing that you've outgrown, that you're not supposed to be doing anymore, and you're dragging your feet, moving into the new beginning, moving into the new phase of your life that is unknown territory. 11:11 on the timer as I look down, which is completely relevant to this message. I would look it up and see what message you find or tune into that feels most for you at this time, or aligned for you. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Maybe I don't remember where I was saying. God, I swear, one track mind. Okay, just basically, and it's not basic at all because it is a complete change in the way that you've been operating up to now, but the universe is guiding us to do what's for our greatest and highest good. And especially if you've been praying for that, you've been praying for your guides and whoever it is that you pray to help you stay aligned on your golden timeline or your highest and greatest timeline. I know I pray for that. And so that's what they're going to do. They're not going to let you settle. They're not going to let you play small anymore. It's time to step up in whatever way that means for you. So it's better really just to try to take those small steps or big leaps, whatever you feel called to do, into this new territory, because the universe will catch you. The universe is the one asking you to jump, so of course it's going to catch you. So, you got to fight back some fear to do it. You got to have courage. And really, you'll know what the right steps are because it won't feel... You might be nervous. That comes with starting new things, of course, but you're not going to have all kinds of anxiety and fear about it. You're not going to have unnecessary fear. You're not going to have anxiety. It's not going to feel like resistant. If it's the right move, whatever it is, you'll feel like you're just going with the flow. You'll feel at peace. You'll feel like, okay, yeah, I know that's the move, because that's the key word, know. That inner knowing. You'll feel it. You'll know it. And that is using your intuition and allowing it to guide you. And also in following your intuition, little by little, that's strengthening it and letting it be your compass, letting it become your compass. And that's a beautiful way to live. Speaking from experience, mine has grown a lot over the years. I feel like it's always been there. Just like for all of us, it's there. It's just waiting for us to listen to it. But it will get stronger the more that you do listen to it and trust it and take action that is in accordance with where it's guiding you. And just know that you're always going to end up exactly where you're meant to be at any given time. Your soul wrote it that way. So you're literally trusting yourself when you're trusting your intuition. So I think that is what I've got for this message for today. This is episode 2 of my podcast, as I said in the beginning. And, honestly, it feels really good to be doing these. Hopefully something I've said resonates with you and helps you in some way. And yeah, so I'll be back either tomorrow or sometime this week for another episode. I don't have a schedule exactly yet for when I'm going to release them, but just try to put them out almost daily, or at least a couple times a week starting out, and of course it'll evolve over time. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys, so thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.